This flight attendant was ready to lose it all just to confront a trans man. Well, check this one out and then we can talk afterwards.
We can't talk man to man? We can't talk man to man?
I don't think that's possible.
That's not possible? Why?
I don't think it's possible because there's only one man standing in this aisle right now. Now sit down, little miss. Before I go ahead and get, I'm going to go ahead and get TSA to come on this plane and haul you off. You want to make that big of a show about it?
Why would they haul me off?
You want to make that big of a show because you're not confirming the document that I have.
You don't want to identify me as such?
The government chose what to identify you when you were born in a hospital. They wrote M or F next to your birth certificate.
Okay, that is my life.
That was dictated by a power much greater than mine.
And I don't feel that way.
A higher power
than me.
I'm not the authority.
I'm a man.
I'm not the authority that assigned you.
You need to get. She need to get up
out of his face. Authority at all.
She need to get up out of his face.
I agree. Thank you, sir. If you continue this display, if you cannot confirm what my docket says here, that there are in fact two ladies sitting in this aisle,
there is one.
Then
I'm sorry.
You're gonna have
a lady,
to leave.
Correct. There is one lady
You're gonna have
and
to leave.
one man.
Well, that's not what it says I need in these seats in order to fly. So if you're going to continue to fight the facts that I'm looking at right here, then I'm going to have to haul you off because you could be a dangerous person. We don't know. We have no way of confirming
because I identify as a male.
Because you're not the person on my list. You're not the person on my list.
A man?
It's a simple one of two answers.
Are you mad because I'm more man than you?
There's no gray zone.
Is that what you're mad about?
Is it really that big of a deal?
You want to get up in my face right now? I don't need this job. Look, you want to play big tough man.
He said, I don't need this job. He's willing to let it all go.
You want to play big tough man? All right. Look. Oh.
What?
No, don't lose your job. Don't lose your job. Don't lose your job.
You're right. I'm better.
Don't lose your job. Don't lose your
You're
job.
better than that.
Don't lose your
But you're not
job.
good enough
Sit
to
down.
identify
Sit down, ma'am.
Because in court, that's not gonna be. In court, that's not gonna be a man. Don't lose your job. Don't lose your job, brother. Don't lose it.
That's a good point, bro.
In court, that's not a man.
Comply more if you just called him by his preferred pronouns.
Well,
right. If maybe you were being respectful.
I've got a pronoun right here on my docket, and that's non-negotiable. The person who bought this ticket needs to match the person that's sitting in the seat. Okay, otherwise, you're threatening every other life that's on this plane right now.
And I am the man sitting in his seat.
Okay, well, scribbling out female and writing man on the ticket on your phone doesn't change the thing that you were assigned at birth, all right?
Okay.
You can't just change that. You can't just make that up. You can't just go around.
That's not how I identify.
Okay, what you personally identify, call yourself as, dress as, that's none of my business. I don't care. But when it comes to my job, making sure that there are two ladies sitting in this aisle, I have a responsibility to every other life on this plane to make sure that they're safe, making sure random people aren't getting on the plane.
Let me help you with this little docket you got. There's one lady and one man. There you go. Problem solved.
Then you need to get off the flight right now.
I paid for my seat.
No, a lady paid for this seat. A female paid for this seat.
No, a male.
That's not what it says right here.
Go ahead and cross
it says right there that a female paid
for
that seat. Let me see. Pull your ID out again.
For what?
So you can see the little F next to sex.
It sounds like you're just a little fragile in your masculinity that you have to come at mine.
You know, I'm about to go get the air marshal.
You're
not flying with us.
Get who you need to get.
This is a hot mess.
I'm not getting anything.
This is an absolute hot mess.
This is my seat.
You're going to be banned and blacklisted from this airline.
Yeah, okay.
This airline really doesn't appreciate people like that?
That's what I'm saying.
Man.
Look, if he would have popped you in your face, that would have been bad.
Okay, so that was a situation that we've been seeing more and more happen these days. Now, I would like to prefix this conversation by saying the man shouldn't have tried to lose his job for any reason. It's not a good start, so you don't want to do that. Now, getting that out of the way, I just want to say this is not the first time that has happened. It won't be the last. It will happen. A lot of people would not affirm pronouns and for their rights is reasonably so. I recently heard there's a bill passed in Brazil where if you do that or if you don't affirm a pronoun, you can go to jail. Well, I don't think there's such a bill in America just yet, or maybe somewhere in LA or California I'm hearing. I don't know for a fact. But my point is, there is no bounding law for somebody to affirm a pronoun. I mean, it's a nice thing to do. It's a respectful thing to do depending on who you are or if you want to do it, but a lot of people won't do it. So that conversation was a little bit weird to me. Why it was weird was that it could have just been settled if you refer to the person by their names, and that way it's going to be satisfying, whereas you do not call the pronouns, they do not expect to be called the pronouns, you just call the name. But to keep engaging in that, it's going to result in the airline delay, the man probably losing his job, or maybe the person being thrown out of the plane. A lot of situation. Sometimes you just have to avoid that by referring to the person by their name and avoiding everything altogether. Anyways, I'm trying not to pick a side in that conversation, but it's going to happen again. And we've seen several videos of those happening repeatedly. Let me know what you think about that. Just let me know what you think about that. But just keep in mind that if you choose a pronoun, you have to understand that people can also choose not to call you by that pronoun. And whether you like it or not is going to be reality. So you have to address all those things from both parties with understanding. If you don't want to call the pronouns, well, maybe use the name and just keep it moving. I don't know the entire context of how that whole discussion started. I wish I saw how it started. Maybe I would, say a little more. But then I don't want to go so deep smoking one person or, trying to give smoke where there's no fire. I just think that should have been something solved easier. Especially the man was about to lose it all, taking off his tie to lose the job. No, bro, don't do that. You're better than that. Anyways, this is the end of this video. Share your thoughts, smash the like button, and I'll see you on the next one. Have a wonderful day. Peace. I made this bet on my own,